Morning, everybody. Welcome to another day with us here at JSH Rabbits. Today, we're on the road. We're in St. Catherine at the moment, and we're gonna talk about something very important. We basically on a mission to collect some rabbits. So we're gonna talk about transporting rabbits today. So if you look at the back, we actually have some crates in the back, and this is what we're going to use to transport the rabbits. So stay tuned. We are here. We're at our Farmer Links place, and we're going to collect some rabbits. Now, as I said earlier, we use the crates to transport the rabbits, and the type of vehicle I have here have a wagon. So how we normally do it, we normally roll with our cloth, and we spread it out in the back of the vehicle. And what this does is it basically absorbs the urine and the feces and so forth, and to prevent excessive cleaning. So if you're going to transport a rabbit, it's good to have something to rest it and to absorb the urine, right? So we're going to do some weighing out now, and we're gonna pick up when we load it up. We have a benchmark when we're taking rabbits from other farmers. So live weight, the rabbits must weigh between 4.5 pounds and say 7 pounds live. Okay? Sometimes there is a little wiggle room. Sometimes we take them a little bit lighter or a little bit heavier, but typically 4.5 to 7 pounds at 3 months is what we're looking for. Alright, so Samuel is behind the camera, so we just pick one up, put him in the bucket. We have our scale set up here, and we're going to do our weighing. This one is a little bit lighter. This one is 4.25, but we're still going to take this one. This one is 4.5. That one. Usually these rabbits are about 10 to 12 weeks, so they are relatively smaller. So 4 can hold comfortably in a crate. There is a very good reason why we utilize these crates. As you can see, they are stackable and they are well ventilated. So we use these crates to comfortably fit the rabbits and transport them in, those are ours, in the back of the vehicle. When you're transporting rabbits, the temperature and the time of day is very important. You have to maintain the rabbits' temperature. You have to keep them cool while you're transporting them, otherwise they might suffer from heat stroke and actually die. A good time to transport rabbits is in the early morning or in the evening when it's cooler. But in the case where you're doing it in the day, even if it's one rabbit you're transporting, very important that you keep them cool. So AC is a must. Yeah, and a well ventilated container box or a crate, like in our case. Alright, so we're back in the place now. we transported a portion of rabbits, and we were actually on the road from about 6 after 6 to 7 this morning, and now it's after 11. And if you should look, haven't suffered any losses, so it was a good day, so to speak. So we're going to just load them up now, and we're going to transport them to the back. The scenario that we spoke about earlier would be a situation in which you are transporting rabbits in your own personal vehicle. Some persons may be interested in buying rabbits, but not everybody drives or has a personal vehicle. So some persons may use public transportation to actually transport your rabbits. The overall objective, whether it be private transportation or public transportation, is to keep your rabbits cool. So on public transportation, this is even more important, right? During transport, you must have a box, a well-ventilated box, so the rabbit can travel in, that can control, the urine and the feces that the rabbit may produce on the journey. Aside from that too, it's very important where within the vehicle the rabbit is transported. Sometimes in Jamaica, a person may put the rabbit in the back of the vehicle. There may not necessarily be the best airflow to the back of the vehicle unless you're in a vehicle that the AC is running, like a bus or something like that. Some persons may transport the rabbit in a box in their lap. In a case like that, you have to sit somewhere where ventilation is good, maybe beside a window or at the front of the vehicle, etc., etc. Transporting a rabbit on public transportation for a long journey, an hour, 2 hours, that's not really advisable unless you're able to keep the rabbit extremely cool. This video was made in part with assistance from the guys at Jamaica Giant Rabbits. So those are the Nemards down in Nain, St. Elizabeth. So if you guys are interested in any Flemish Giants or any chocolate colored rabbits, large rabbits in particular, those are the guys you need to check. The telephone number is 820-2161, and I'll leave their contact information in the description below as well. So if you guys are interested, don't forget to hit those guys up in Nain, St. Elizabeth. That's it from us here at JCH Rabbits. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video interesting and educational. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you have any other topics that you'd like us to cover, you can drop those in the comment section below. Thanks again, and of course, see you in the next one.